Hello everybody and welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're coming to you live from the Canada Game Centre on Bell Aligned TV1. My name is Stephen Campbell and I'll be providing your play-by-play for tonight's contest, this afternoon's contest I should say, between DVC La Rosa from Dartmouth and the West Hants Wizards. We saw both of these teams play earlier on in the morning and to mixed results. The Wizards came away with the win there and DVC did not. It should be a good one. They seem like two very evenly matched teams. The first point goes to DVC. Wow, nice play there. Barely keeping that one alive from Ottawell. Now at the net. That was Doyle, tried to get that one over her head, but nothing doing. It's been a great start to the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under girls volleyball championships here in Halifax. Lots of exciting games. And we have plenty more coming at you. Full day coverage. We will be here until Sunday. Tons of volleyball action on Atlantic Canada's local sports leader, Bell Aligned TV1. Wizards up 2-1, make it 2-2 now after that missed serve from Hain. Here's Doyle back to serve for DVC. Played up by Kelvy. Free ball coming now for DVC. At the net, barely over. What a save there from West Hants. And that point is going to go to Dartmouth. Dartmouth obviously not too far away, just across the bridge here in Halifax. West Hants playing out of Windsor, Nova Scotia. It's a little less than an hour away. So these teams know each other very well. Running it through the middle now. And that was Dunfield McLeod. Didn't get a whole lot on that shot. That's okay though, because there wasn't anyone around on the other side. We're knotted up at 3 now. Tough play here for DVC. Somehow gets it over. And that was Wu. The setter and number 66, DeCoste, were both going for that second ball. And Wu just barely got it over the net, and it works. And there's another point going to Dartmouth now. As it's Wu back to serve. And Wu puts that one into the net. 5-4 is your score. DVC up early over the Wizards. Dunfield McLeod with the ace. Excellent job by number 4 there. And sometimes you can get that underhand serve to go in at this level. Just place it nice and tight in a certain position. It's even better than trying a big overhand, because a lot of times you see girls try and kill it a little bit too much. You know, it's good to be aggressive, but when you're being aggressive at the risk of costing your team points, it's really not worth it. So I find a lot of the underhand serves that we've seen have been a much safer play, because the defense has been a little shaky for the most part today. The serving has been bang on. I think in this game, a real key would be just get your serves in. Don't try and do too much. You can see right there, that was just an easy underhand high serve and wasn't able to be retrieved by West Hants. That went off beaten. So DVC now takes a 2-point lead. 7-5 is the score. pushed out to Power, and that one was a shank coming from Wu. So now we're gonna see the setter, Ottawell, back for West Hants. And a free ball going to the Wizards now. Oh, two girls calling that one, and hate to see that if you're a coach. These two girls put their name on that, but that was the setter's ball there. And generally, the rule of thumb in volleyball is unless the setter calls you off, that's their ball on the second hit. And if they do not call you off, you should get out of the way because they plan on charging for it. And we're going to have our first timeout of the game taken by West Hants. They trail early 9-6. Remember, you can join Bell Alliant TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Looney each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliant TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. Bell Alliant TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster from the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber op. This is the sixth game actually so far today. We got going early here at the Canada Game Centre at 7:30 start time. We're moving along smoothly. Things are going right on schedule. Very nice to see, always helps everyone out. And it's been a lot of fun here in Halifax. I'm very proud to bring this to you on Bell Alliant TV1 as always. That's a double hit going against the setter from West Hants. Carver there. Referee signals the point will be awarded to DVC. 10-0 now, or sorry, 10-6 I should say, the score. DVC with the lead. And that errant pass is gonna cost DVC as Bossy was trying to make something happen there and just went over the net, and that's a little too easy for the defenders. West Hants now down 3, 10-7. Almost goes out of bounds, barely kept alive, and over here at the scorers table, it's Carver. Nice short serve is working again. I mentioned the underhand serve has been solid for most girls here this morning, but that soft touch and that short serve is continuing to catch defenses sleeping, and you saw it yet again right there. It's not easy to charge in. You can see there's still plenty of space right there, a little bit deeper this time. Gonna be a free coming now for the Wizards. Pushes it deep to West Hants. And now another free point for the Wizards. And into the net, that was Hain. You can see the coach wasn't a fan of that. Trying to cheer up his girls, trying to tell them not to let them get that point down. So Hain puts that into the net, and DVC's lead reaches 11 to 9 now, the score. And here's DeCoste, or Perlat. Perlat picks up the ace. Heaton couldn't handle the serve. That's an easy point for Dartmouth. Perlat again with it now. That's another ace for number 68. Right between two defenders for the Wizards, and neither of them went for it. Seeing a lot of balls drop too easily out there in this first set. Got to put your name on that. Side again there. Perlotta is a smart player. She went exactly back where the girls missed her last serve attempt. Almost placed it directly where the last ace came from, and what do you know, she picked up another one. And another ace. That's 3 in a row for Perlotta. And a timeout taken from West Hants. DVC going on a run here, 15-9. And West Hants looking very scrambled defensively right now. And during the break, remember you can visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for the webcast and TV schedule as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on live events available only to Bell Alliant fiber optic customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with fiber optic. DVC really finding their groove now. Perlotta is doing an excellent job back there at the service line. They're just letting those balls drop on the West Hants side. They played pretty solid defensively to start the game. It's really slacking now. And I'm not sure if it's being a little too scared to maybe, get a potential collision out there. Obviously, you never want to get your wires crossed with a teammate and end up hurting each other. But if those balls are coming in right over the heads of one of the West Hants defenders and just dropping. Another short serve played up. Here's DVC now. Bossy, good job to keep that alive. Free ball for West Hants. Poked over the net. Diving there was DeCoste, however. The ball sails into the net, and that's going to end the DVC run. But they now have a 5-point cushion. These games best of 3. First 2 to 25, and if necessary, the tiebreaker would go to 15 points. Giving it right back is West Hants. That was Kelby. Put that one into the net. Service errors, defensive miscues really hurting the Wizards right now. DVC has to capitalize, considering the serve receive has not been there for the team in purple. Just place them in right now. There's Hain pushing that one over. Set running through the middle here. Barely kept alive. Kelby had a full head of steam. But a bit of an awkward angle made that impossible, and DVC gets another point. They now lead 17-10. DeCoste now. And that is going to be an ace. It looked like that was going to go out. Extremely high floater. All kinds of frustration coming from the West Hants side now. Here's DeCoste again now at the service line, going with the big underhand floater, nice and deep. Not able to get that one over are the Wizards. That was Dunfield McLeod that last touched that. It's going to be 19-10. DVC, La Rosa stretching their lead now. DeCoste. Too much on the pass. I'm not a fan of that play, just giving it right back. However, it does work out. That was Wu there. And you have all day to set up a play. I think it's the chances of end up getting the point are much higher if you run it through the setter, try and run a play. However, it did work out in that instance. Setter calling for help. It's going to be Doyle. Oh, and just getting an arm on it is Carver. That was going well out, but I think it was a last-second decision to make an attempt for the ball. Hindered her there. And the Wizards are in a big hole now. They trail 21-10. DVC is on cruise control. Here's DeCoste again. Another error for West Hants off Carver. And Wizards looking frustrated now. This was a very close game not too long ago. DVC went on a run. The score was about 10-10. They went up 17-10. They haven't stopped since. And Wu waiting a little bit too long there. It's the right idea to try and spike that one back over. Jumped a little too late, and point is going to go the other way now to the Wizards. Number 8, Hain. Good serve. Great attempt there from Perlat. That's a tough play. Got to move in a little bit now. She's been serving pretty shallow all morning long. She doesn't have a whole lot of arc. She just barely gets that over the net. Bossy. 2 touches. A point for the Wizards. Main serve is working right now. Until that last one there. Nice effort from her. Score now 23-13. DVC. Double-digit lead. It's Doyle. Back to serve. And a shank from Dunfield McLeod puts DVC within 1 point of winning the first set. Doyle's serve played up. Free ball now coming for DVC, played over again. And that's going to be another point awarded to the Wizards. Just another example of, if you are just going to chuck it over there, make sure you put it deep. You don't want to just barely put it over the net, make it nice and easy for them. The deeper the better, as long as it still stays in bounds. Here's West Hants. They're on their last legs in the first set. Dartmouth pushes that one over. Kept alive from the Wizards somehow. Bossy to Wu. And that is going to go Dartmouth's way. And they win the opening set here in this contest. The Wizards, some major defensive lapses cost them around the middle of that set, and they go down 0-1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Bell Alliant TV1 for the second set at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under Volleyball Championships. right, welcome back to Halifax, Nova Scotia, everybody. Coming to you live on Bell Alliance TV1 from the Canada Game Centre. The 2016 Atlantic 14 and under volleyball championships. And this matchup between Dartmouth, DVC, La Rosa, and West Hants Wizards. Dartmouth took that first set pretty easily. Their serve was really on, and they capitalized on a lot of errors made by the Wizards. And they're going to try to close this out right now. Wizards will do their best to force a third and final tie-breaking set. It's going to be a free, barely over the net. Good job there from DVC. And now a roll that never even really had a chance from Karen. Early 2-0 lead for the Wizards. Serving now is Bevis. Bevis, a huge serve. It looks like DVC wasn't ready for that one. I haven't seen a whole lot of those serves so far this morning. The running start, a bit of the crow hop. She's definitely aggressive back there. And I think it's what her team really needs right now, because they did really lack that in the opening set. She's again catching the defense sleeping, and her team is now up 4-0. It's a tough start for DVC. See if Bevis can keep it rolling now. Looked like that one might have been going out. It's too close to say. It was played up from Bossy. And that's a timeout taken from Dartmouth head coach there. So excellent start for the Wizards, and that's exactly what they needed after that frustrating first set. Bell Alliance TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under 14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliance, there's more to love with FiberOp. And you can join Bell Alliance TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Looney each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliance TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning and Live Atlantic. As I said, 5-0 run now for the Wizards to start the second set. Number 12, Bevis, has been absolutely on fire for the Wizards. Dartmouth head coach has called a timeout, trying to freeze her, trying to stop this run that she's been on from back there. We'll see if it pays off. And that's a phenomenal serve by Bevis again. Looks like Dartmouth is just not prepared to handle that right there. We've seen a lot of slow, high underhands, and for her age at 14 and under, that's an extremely advanced serve. Very impressive stuff from her. Maybe a little too confident with that one as that one sails out of bounds, but regardless, she got her team off to this 6-0 run. It could go a long way to evening up this game. It's Flynn now. And then that one went off Bevis. She's saying that's on her. It's Dartmouth again. High lob serve there. Be a free ball going back the other way to West Hants. At the net, barely over there, comes back again. Doing anything to keep this alive now, and Bevis from the back row. What a start to this set for her. as she read that perfectly, runs up and gets the job done for her team. 7-2 now the score. A bit of a mix-up on defense there from Dartmouth, and then a missed opportunity from Bossy as it's 7-2 now. Wizards are looking like a much different team right now than they did in the first set. And you're gonna need some more strong serving though. It's Tupper back there now. Great pass from Bevis at the net. Oh, not enough on that one. It was coarse. It's tough to read those at the net. She wasn't able to capitalize on that there, as it's going to be Carver now. And Carver with the ace. Sorry, that's Karen. I apologize. Dartmouth now down by 4. Karen back there again. Oh, and that one was definitely going out. You can see it on her face. She regrets playing that one. Just gotta move on to the next point. Don't hang your head about that one. I'm not really hearing a whole lot of conversation between the teammates. Sometimes they'll say, announce that they think the serve is out. That was clearly not going to be in. And sometimes when you hear that, it makes you just lay up and leave it alone. We need a little bit more work on that on the West Hants side, as referee signals that was a carry for the Wizards. And that one just shanked off Karen's arms. Point to the Wizards. Dunfield McLeod now back to serve. Her team up 9-6, and an ace makes that 10-6. Some more great serving from the Wizards here. Another nice serve. Dartmouth's serve receive is just not there right now. The Wizards are making them pay. Dunfield McLeod again. Oh, and that's a bad effort from DVC. Skinner tried to hop in there and keep it alive, but now it's going to be another timeout taken by DVC. So they are down 12-6 in the second set. They did just win that first one. Need to make something happen now, as really playing on their heels and just haven't really looked like the same team. Bell Lion TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Lion, there's more to love with fiber op. And you can visit belllion.ca/TV1 for the webcast and TV schedule, as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on live events available only to Bell Lion fiber op customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. Bell Lion, there's more to love with fiber op. Just kind of wondering what the DVC head coach is saying to her girls right now. And I do like how, even though some coaches might get a little frustrated in that spot, she was very upbeat. She had a smile on her face. She was cheering on the girls. She wasn't saying anything that would bring you down. Definitely at this age, it's all about building skills and developing the fundamentals to turn them into great volleyball players in the future. And just kind of wondering what she would say right now to the girls to try and right the ship again here, because just haven't looked good on defense. And you see it again, just not getting set up. Too late to it. You need to plant your feet and point where you want the ball to go. And if you're running to the ball and just kind of flailing your arms out to try and point it where you want it to go, 9 times out of 10 it won't work. So hopefully for them they can iron out these kinks, but for now the Wizards are looking very good here. And there's an effort that was wasted from West Hants. And now it's going back the Dartmouth way. It's Linthorn now at the line. And she misses that serve. Point to the Wizards. 13-7 is the score. Too strong on that pass, but ends up working out. Oh, not a good effort there from DVC. It's all across the board. Dartmouth looking a little bit lost right now. Wizards pick up an ace. They've had a lot of those in this second set. (16-7) is the score. High floater played up by West Hants. Bevis hit that one well out. It's going to be DVC's ball again here. Another high lob serve coming from Bossy. The roll to the back row. And good job staying away from the net there by number 25 on DVC, Skinner. That was awfully close, but she got the job done. Poked it over where the defenders weren't. Very effective. Stoned at the net there by DVC. Block was there. It's going to be Bossy now. Well out of bounds coming from West Hants, and they need to be careful now. They do not want to let Dartmouth back into this game. They've held control pretty firmly all set. Bossy's serving well now. As the Wizards need to make something happen right here. Play to the very back of the court, kept alive again, poked at. Wizards opt to just dump that one over again, and a bad pass from Dartmouth is going to kill the momentum for DVC. Wilson now serving for the Wizards. Nice pass there from DVC, just throwing anything at it now to keep it alive on the West Hants side. Stuck at the net was Dartmouth, so the Wizards now closing in on the magic number 25. 18-11 is the score. And an ace for West Hants. Wilson gonna try and keep this going. And she does. Linthorn with the miscue there on defense. Wilson's got a couple in a row now. Bossy sends that one flying. Wizards are closing in now. 21-11. Got a significant lead. And another error from Dartmouth. They're getting the feeling too little too late for them in this second set. Shaping up to be what could be a very exciting third. Different roster has made a huge difference for Dartmouth in this set. That one goes out of bounds. So it's 22-12 now. DVC has their work cut out for them. We'll see if they can mount any sort of charge here. It's Bunnell. The big underhand serve, and she gets the point. As Wilson of the Wizards tried to make something happen there, but wasn't able to get the pass up in time. Two girls ended up diving for it after, to no avail. Kept alive somehow by DVC. It's going to be a free ball coming their way if this gets over the net. And shoved to the backcourt from Dartmouth. And the Wizards get that point at the net there. You could see Karen was just trying to get it over, and obviously that block of the West Hants Wizards was well in the way. Free ball now. And the block is there again. What a set it's been for Bevis. She's up. The Wizards are 24, DVC 13. Bevis has got a lot of those points. And Stekelenburg can finish it off now. And she does. So the second set goes to the West Hants Wizards, and we are going to go to a third tie-breaking game very shortly. We will be back on Bell Alliance TV1. All right, welcome back to Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're coming to you live on Bell Alliance TV1 from the Canada Game Centre at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under volleyball championships. This game between DVC La Rosa and the West Hants Wizards has gone to a third and final tie-breaking game. And remember, this one only goes to 15 points. So whenever the first team gets to 8, they will switch sides. And that first point is going to go to Dartmouth, coming off that West Hants error. And it's going to be number 44, Doyle, starting things off for DVC. There's an error from Bevis. She was so good in that second set there. I'd estimate she got about 12 to 13 of her team's 25 points. Dartmouth trying to put the pressure on again, and it's another error from Bevis. And timeout called now by the West Hants Wizards head coach. So Dartmouth off to a 3-0 start in the third and final tiebreaker game, and he wants to slow things down. Bell Alliance TV1 is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliance, there's more to love with fiber op. As well, you can join Bell Alliance TV1's own Scott Squires as he chats with Cyril Looney each Monday at 8:40 a.m. on the Sideline Scoop. Get up to date on Bell Alliance TV1's local sports coverage with Scott and Cyril. That's the Sideline Scoop, Mondays at 8:40 a.m. on CTV Morning Live Atlantic. Here's DVC now. Doyle got 3 in a row so far, make it 4. Another ace for DVC as they are cruising now. 4-0 to start the third game here, the third set, I should say. And wow, what a job just to keep that one alive. As Stekelenburg just threw up her hand and somehow got a hold of it again. The Wizards are not looking like the same team we saw in the second there. And Dartmouth is capitalizing here. Played up there. It's going to be a free ball coming right at the net. Should be an easy one. Pushed over again. And the Wizards are on the board. They get that much needed point to close the gap to 5-1. West Hants now. Nice get there from number 25, Skinner, on DVC La Rosa. Huge point for Dartmouth to get the ball back again. And why did it happen? Because of some strong defense. And that one just misses the line, barely out of bounds, says the referee. West Hants has to make something happen now. Nice little run to even up the game. Be huge for them to forget about that 0-5 start. Gonna be tough for DVC now, and they do not respond. Still have a 3-point lead. Dunfield McLeod back again for the Wizards. And then another mistake by DVC on defense. The Wizards are coming alive again here. And the service errors are plaguing Dartmouth now. chalk up another point for the Wizards. It's 6-5. What a game this has been. So back and forth. I believe this is tied up now. A 5-0 serving run. And a timeout called from Dartmouth with the score 6-6. The Wizards are back in this game again. They were down 5-0 and are now clawing their way back, and we are at a tie game now. Visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for the webcast and TV schedule, as well as on-demand content. You can also get information on live events available only to Bell Alliant Fiber Optic customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with Fiber Optic. Thank you for tuning in here to Bell Alliant TV1. We'll be here all weekend long. Raisa Lalani will be bringing you the play-by-play for the rest of today after this game. And Raisa and I will be back again tomorrow as well as Sunday. Tons of coverage of this awesome event here at the Canada Game Center. It's been a lot of fun at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under volleyball championships so far. Dunfield McLeod, another ace. 7 points in a row for her. And the Wizards are rolling now. And Dartmouth's defense is crumbling on the serve receive there. Exactly what happened to West Hants to start this set. Trying to get the ball back now. Bossy dumps that one over. At the net, battle for it, and the Wizards suffer a double hit there. Here's DVC, number 30, Gregor. Gregor punches that one over. Back again to Gregor. Great pass to Bossy. Bossy to the middle, nice roll. And Dartmouth is back. They take the lead 8-7, and we are going to switch sides now. Dartmouth, the first team to 8 points in the tie-breaking third set, only goes to 15. And it's been an awesome game so far. Two very evenly matched teams, and you're seeing why right now. Back and forth service runs have been the story of this game. DVC looked in complete control in the first, handedly winning in the second. They weren't even close. To start off, Wizards were down big, Dartmouth was down big, and Dartmouth has the ball again. And they have the lead, 8-7. So it's gonna be Gregor getting things underway for DVC. Nice pass there from the Wizards. Oh, and in her way. A big mishap on defense there for the Wizards as the setter, of course, was right there. Wilson kind of got in her way. And like I was saying earlier, unless the setter calls you off, that's her ball. And an ace from Dartmouth. It's 10-7 now. And another timeout taken by the Wizards. They're trying to mount some sort of comeback here. And they need to get the ball back. They need to step up their D. Right now, do not let these serves drop if you're them. Bell Alliant, once again, is proud to be the official webcaster for the 2016 Under-14 Atlantic Volleyball Championships from the Canada Game Center in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Bell Alliant, there's more to love with Fiber Op. It's hard to tell what's going to happen in this game, really, from now on, as DVC does have a lead, not by much. And I guarantee you the coach is saying to them right now, just stressing how important the serve is right here. it's fine to be aggressive. But considering how back and forth this game has been, defensive lapses seem to happen over and over again. Just get the serve in right now. And considering West Hants has not been doing well in that department, see how they handle it. And that one is over the net. Dartmouth's going to be able to run something here, pushing it through the middle, poking it over. Kept alive again by the Wizards. And that ball just catches the corner, says the referee, and that's going to go West Hants' way. So West Hants doing exactly what they needed to do in stopping that DVC run. And the Wizards are going to get the ball now. It's Course back there, 10-8. They trail by 2 in the third and final set. Bossy going to see a roll now and just catches the net, so not enough on that one. And the Wizards making a last chance to try and make something happen right now. And that serve is out. Really unfortunate for them. They've done everything that they could to battle back so far. Need to step up the defense right here, right now. It's Bossy back. High underhand serve for DVC. At the net and into the net. That's Stekelenburg. The set wasn't quite there, a little bit too close to the net. And it's going to be another error for them. So DVC now with a 3-point lead, 12-9. Bossy again serving here. Nice pass there from the Wizards. The roll to the backcourt. Played up Bossy. Good idea just to dump that one deep. And we're going to see another free ball now. Oh, and it's a scramble. You saw two girls going for it there. That was Stekelenburg and Dunfield McLeod. That was Dunfield McLeod's ball all day, and Stekelenburg got in the way. That could be a very costly error for them. 13-9 now the score. DVC still with the lead. Shoving that one over are the Wizards. Got to make something happen here. Put that deep, and instead they don't, but they get lucky because it goes right off per lot. You got to think this is the last chance for the Wizards now. Down by 3. Game only goes to 15. It's Wilson. She served well today. You see another free ball going the Wizards' way, and just throwing that one right back again to the Dartmouth side. The referee calls a carry, or a double hit, I'm sorry, on number 70, Bossy. And just like that, the Wizards do have life. They're only down by 2 now. And Wilson, very steady so far for them today. And that's a fantastic serve. The low underhand barely got over the net, and she can hardly believe it herself. It's 13-12 now. DVC still has the lead, and Wizards clawing back. What a game this has been. Big serve coming up here for Wilson again. And that one sails out of bounds. So it's game point now for DVC, and back to serve has been Perlot. She was excellent in the first set from back there. I don't think there's anyone else you'd rather have there right now if you're Dartmouth, and we'll see how she responds here. Oh, and Perlot puts it below the net. And it's 14-13 now. DVC still with the lead. Wizards, one big serve, one big play here to tie this one up. Stekelenburg, deep serve. Bossy, nice job getting that one over, and now at the net, pushed over from Wu. Back again to Dartmouth. And that finds the floor, and that's going to be the game. Dartmouth wins off that final point. It looked like the Wizards thought that one was out, but there was just enough space and DVC gets it done. They didn't make it easy on themselves. They won the first set, got crushed in the second, went down big time again in the third, but they did get the job done, and they win this game by beating the West Hants Wizards. And that's going to conclude this game here at the 2016 Atlantic 14 and under volleyball championships. But don't go anywhere, because we have plenty more exciting volleyball action coming your way very shortly on Bell Alliance TV1.